Now, let me just tell you that you doing what you're doing may not seem like a big deal to you, right? What you're doing is no small deal. It's not a small feat. It might feel like it to you in some ways, but the truth is, it's a big deal. It makes a big impact, and people notice. People really notice. They're taking account. They're noticing what you're doing. They want to be involved. They just don't know yet. You're kind of leading the way here. You kind of are leading the charge. So, hey, don't get mad at people for, seeming to be not with it or something. I mean, you're the leader here. You're really leading in a really particular way that's important to recognize. You got to be able to speak to these kind of things. And the truth is, they need to work on their belief a little bit. And it's not your problem, it's their problem, right? But that's the unique opportunity you provide for them. Love them, right? Love them when they struggle to understand, to believe, right? That's not your problem, that's theirs. And that's okay. That's just fine. Just love them anyway, right? Give them all the love and all the support and all the appreciation. That's what it takes, man. That's why you're ahead of the game. That's what it comes down to. People don't understand it at first. You might not feel respected or appreciated, or people leave the place messy, or they, put it at risk, or they do something, right, that, you bring them into this space. You got to make sure that you're taking care of your bases, right? That the progress that you make can't be compromised by somebody who's not ready for it. Okay, so you got to make sure they're ready to be able to have any kind of role of responsibility, or even a key, or even access, to the premises, to the building, to the van, to the vehicle, to whatever it is. You got to have premises reinforcement, and security. You got to be able to secure things. You got to be able to make sure there's protocols, there's understandings, there's agreements, there's training, even, support is really what it comes down to. You got to be able to offer them an opportunity to know how to contribute, right? Because that's what it comes down to. They only, put the trash there and, do the things they do because that's what they know to do. So you got to show them some new examples, and that's going to take some time. It's going to take some moments. You got to be patient with people. It's all right. It kind of doesn't feel right to you. Sometimes it doesn't feel fair. But when it really comes down to it, you'll lead the charge in a particular way. And you got to be patient with people, because people are people. And, not everybody is leading the same charge that you are. So you got to be able to see yourself from other people's perspectives and appreciate them and love them and give them what they need to succeed and to thrive and to feel good. And just notice your examples. People remember much more about how they failed and how, what kind of feeling you gave them will weigh more to them in their decision-making process than anything else. The way that they feel around you. If you get feedback that says, I don't feel safe, right? Or I couldn't share, I couldn't tell you, nobody can tell you, right? Nobody could say it. That's a bad sign. It's a good sign. First of all, just getting feedback and you're learning, right? But you got to be able to know that when you get feedback like that consistently, well, that's good. It's real good, actually. There's really not a bad side to it, because it's all about change. It's just the feedback. It's the process. You got to be comfortable with yourself. You can't get so fixed up on people's feedback and unwilling to shift anything. You've got to be able to listen to what they say and love them through it, right? Love them through it, because they're there to help. You might be hitting on some truths. just breathe. Just breathe with it. Allow them their perspectives and take notes, because that stuff is valuable for them, for you. It's valuable for them to express it, to say it. It's valuable for you to write it down and see if there's anywhere you can make improvements. The whole world is here for you, but you have to be willing to improve yourself, your mindset, your approach, the way that you interact with and manage your life. It's you should be on a constant progressive journey, and if you're just trying to stay stuck and just keep things in a certain way, you're gonna get feedback from the universe. It's gonna tell you, hey man, hey, that's good for holding on and everything, but don't stop growing. You gotta keep growing, and that's what it comes down to. So anyways, I've been chatting your ear off. I just thought I'd share that with you. And the truth is, you gotta love people. I mean, just love yourself. Start with yourself. Figure out how you're gonna love yourself, and then since you got it, might as well give it. You might as well, just pay it forward a little bit. Sometimes, every time you have an opportunity, perhaps it's it's pretty easy. You get in the flow of it. It just turns into a lifestyle. It just turns into a way that you do. But it's very much a good thing. It's very much, I'd recommend it. I'd suggest it, and I'd recommend it. I'd say there's kind of nothing better. And if you're not doing it already, hey, it's you may not be realizing how you're leaving potential on the table, as they say. Some people will do that, though. You just have to love them. You have to love them. Yeah. Well, that's about all. That's about it. That's all I got to say about that. I hope you have your night a good one. Hope you enjoy your night. Okay. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye. Bye for now.